Okay. Today we had no news. Tomorrow we have news. Pre-market. All right. Today no news. Wasn't able to actually get on the church until like 9:35 because I had a sub in my class and I had to take a quiz and the sub was Los Baca and was super weird. But we ended up telling him that we could use our computers on the test. Not true. I eventually got it done. But needless to say, I didn't come into, well, I ended up looking at it, but I didn't really have an overall bias until I saw this. This is basically what I came to. Open the charts, like, this is us. Immediately saw MENQ bullish structure, MES bearish, from a trade from a week ago. Although the markets can change, usually, and most recently. Um, for me at least, it's kind of hard to trade when they're so far apart because one's bullish, one's bearish. You don't know which one's going to go. But I think the deciding factor is which one has the 15-minute SMT form first, or when that forms is usually where price ends up going. And that happened last time, and I'm pretty sure it happened this time, or it may have happened twice this time. So we ended up dumping. At this point, like we can go up significantly, but still end up going bearish. Like here we went up and still came all the way down. So like I'm like, all right, I just can't enter. And if it were to go up, like I'm just getting stopped out. Um, MQ ends up taking out these lows again. So now we're getting like re-manipulation. So now I kind of feel like these lows are protected. And we actually take out these hourly lows. So going long here for me is not crazy, but I'm like, this is in such a deep downtrend that if this even had a down 5-minute candle from here would be considered a 5-minute SMT. So I'm just like, bro, let's let this develop. I'm gonna wait. Check out the 15-minute. Let's see if this closes bullish. Let's just really just wait on the 15-minute. With this gap, we don't end up going to the gap. But at this instance, I was like, all right, bang, finally broke structure, invalidated this. We didn't have another gap, but now the 15 minutes. Boom, closing bullish. If I get the 15-minute SMT, honestly willing to enter, but only problem was that we're already close to our hourly draw. Mm, with it being so far apart, I think it's definitely hard. I could have easily taken this out and then easily just reversed. Ended up pushing up a lot higher, but I'm glad that I did not enter. Although I would have passed my count. Um, I want to say that. Although I would have won my trade, I could have easily reversed, and I would have been a lot more mad about that than anything else. So I stayed disciplined, even though I had to watch this each and every time. But then eventually, once they got another 15-minute SMT, so I think when they're super far apart, waiting for that 15-minute SMT is key, very key, and maybe waiting for at that point both indexes should be bullish. So if this broke structure in 15-minute SMT and this was down here from this 5-minute candle, you better believe I'm entering. But did not overall not going to take a trade that puts me in a bad risk reward because that trade is not even it's just not profitable. So overall, psychology wise, felt very good about today. Kind of go back and forth on my mind about like should I enter, should I enter? I'm like nah. Like, I always had to tell myself no, but it should just I want my training to get to a point where it's just like all right, give me this confidence, this confidence. All right, I'm gonna go on. If I lose, I failed my strategy. If I win, great. But that's where it needs to be. Um, exciting. It doesn't really have to be exciting. The exciting part will be the money that comes in. So definitely a good day, and no step to being profitable. I think if I keep up this sort of mentality, um, getting payouts next 2, 3, 4 months is really the next step. Truly. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.